Self-regulated learning. This is a process of taking control of your own learning, according to Zimmerman. Master tutors teach self-regulated learning across the curricula. Self-regulated learning has different aspects. I would like to present self-regulated learning from tutoring point of view. It has three major components from the point of view of what tutors need: critical thinking, metacognition, self-motivation, critical thinking. This is something very personal. It is when you compare facts and measure facts and your opinion, and you put your opinion, your knowledge on test. According to Plato, knowledge is a justifiable belief, and critical thinker constantly put knowledge on test. All master tutors are critical thinkers who can teach critical thinking. Metacognition. According to Flavel, metacognition is thinking about your own thinking. And this is one very simplified and cute model, but the real model of critical thinking is when students control attention, recall, they control the signals from environment, they think what they need to retrieve from the long-term memory, how to rehearse a long-term memory and short-term memory, and how to consolidate knowledge. So it's planning for a short and long-term memorization. All master tutors are metacognitive thinkers who can teach metacognition. And here I want to tell you that metacognition means imagination, creativity, innovation, in addition to critical thinking. You have to see ahead, you have to see yourself, your own thinking and the task from the balcony. And master tutors can do this not only for themselves, but also for their tutees. Master tutors actually engage executive areas of the brain of their tutees, which is extremely personal. Everybody has different executive memories, skills, and abilities. And executive area probably is somewhere in prefrontal part of our brain. You can be critical thinker. You can be even imaginative, creative thinker. But you need motivation for every task to put the long-term goals like a higher value than a short-term satisfaction. Motivation is extremely important. All master tutors know how to motivate tutee to monitor and correct the process of learning. Metacognition is thinking about thinking, and self-regulated learning is learning how to learn. All master tutors are self-regulated learners who can teach learning independence. Cognitive dissonance is one very important characteristic of motivation. Honesty actually is one way to motivate yourself for long-term goals. And the art of lying to yourself is called cognitive dissonance. Oftentimes we are lying to ourselves that I did the homework, so I am learning wrong. And all master tutors can identify and dismantle cognitive dissonances or resolve cognitive dissonances. A master tutor will ask, for example, what do you want to learn today? And the tutee may say, this is only one example, but in some cases the tutee will say, I want to do the homework. A master tutor is flexible. This is not the right answer to his question, but he will ask another question. Tell me about your assignment. open-ended, very nice, very user-friendly question in the area of students' interest at the moment, and maybe in the area of students' dissonance, cognitive dissonance. A master tutor will wait the students to find the notes, to open the books, to start figuring out what exactly is his assignment or her assignment, and will help as needed. After the task identification, which may take a little bit, a master tutor will continue with much more specific questions. Do you know? And maybe, let's say, in our example, a tutee will answer, I have no idea, which is self-evaluation. It means that the students don't have much of self-esteem. This is what a good master tutor will say. Oh, no problem, don't worry. Let us put this on our to-do list. And we'll wait the tutee to put this in the to-do list. This is the beginning of planning. You may want to create a flashcard. This is a scaffold. However, to learn means to remember this without this flashcard. So you have to remove the flashcard, and this is the indicators of performance that master tutor help tutee to create, so that they know for sure that not only the homework is done, but also they are learning. It's a byproduct. This is a negotiation in which the invitation for self-regulated learning is grounded in the task, and the student is happy, of course. Master tutors know how to guide tutees to set up smart indicators of performance. Now pay attention, study is a wishful goal. Study, there is no such thing as study. It's a construct of many actions. So a master tutor will guide the tutee to specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound actions such as read and take notes, make a to-do list, organize and visualize, mind map, flashcards, apply to assignments, review and consolidate a day after and 2 days later. And the student feel that, aha, this is what I do to say that I have been studied. And master tutors know how to think of students' needs as a domain. Some students are more childlike. They constantly need direction, and others are more like adults. They will give you the direction, and you have to tell them how to work in this direction. Some students are novice. They don't know why, they don't know what they don't know, and they need constant support. Others are expert learners, but in all cases, the tutor can do things. For example, difficulties for child novice learners may be so hard for them to identify. They even don't know what they don't know. They need constant support. Adult learners who are novice learners, they know the concepts. They put the work. They might have trouble identifying resources and the importance of the concept. Learners who are child and expert, they learn fast. They know how to learn, but they may have problem with more hard task, because oftentimes they have been so successful in high school that they don't think that they need to put much more time in university. Adult learners who are expert learners are fantastic, but they tend to go outside of the assignment. They tend to do too much. So the master tutor here have to put them in some boundaries so that they don't go too far away from the target of the assignment. Very interesting people. Most master tutors are exactly adult expert learners, and they go beyond and above everything. So this is Jim. And Jim has an appointment with the master tutor. He has a topic for tomorrow to write an essay called Self-Regulated Learning. And Jim has only 3 hours to study after the tutoring session. I will invite Master Tutors to make a team and to think together how to plan the first 5 minutes of the tutoring session with Jim. Jim, by the way, is a novice child learner. Hard case.